Hello, and welcome to PepperRoot Gaming. I'm Dragoon,
And I'm Dirk. Thanks for watching.
and this is DeadPoly.
How'd she die?
Too many crackers.
Oh, man.
Turns out she didn't want that last one. Hey, good evening, Mother of Chaos.
There we go.
Polly does not want a cracker.
I could go for a cracker.
I actually could now, too. I think I'd want cheese on it, like I wouldn't just eat a cracker without it.
No, I could go for a tube of Ritz crackers.
They're too buttery for me.
All right.
Watch out, you gotta...
More for me. Oop, thanks for having my back.
Did that hit my leg twice? But I was off to the side. Hey.
I hit you.
You
Good to know.
Son of a bitch.
PvP is on.
I think it's kind of always on.
Okay.
I'm a Trisket
we shouldn't
guy.
melee the same guy.
It's probably a good idea.
Triskets are good too.
Let's see. Let's get some of this trash. Spike compensator. Sure. I'm going to leave the rusty bed frame.
That's pretty huge.
Yeah.
Where did we leave off?
We left off with raiding for supplies. We can probably start charging up some of these other batteries. And we needed to find a survivor somewhere. Son of a bee.
Okay.
Also, we started making crops. And I think we have all the materials we need to start making ammunition. Which, strangely, we haven't, found any. Which seems wild. But,
I've got 2 5.56.
And with mine, you'll have a third.
Nice. One for the zombie, one for you, and one for me.
You
know, to toss back and forth.
Sure.
Like a 3-person juggle.
I'm going to put the bag head on. This mask of badness is cool, but it's also a little much.
Sure.
All right. Do I have... I can't see the power scanner. Yeah. All right. Let's get these car batteries out. $100%. Oh, where did that go? That's not helpful. When you control click, weird things happen sometimes. Where you think things go is not necessarily where things go. Well, God knows where that battery is now. Oh, wait, did it go back into storage? It did. It somehow went behind the scenes back into storage. Okay. All right. Now we have 2 100% batteries and 2 batteries that will charge up. I'll probably put this fuel can. Why not? I ate it. Batterylicious. It's got what kids crave. All right, let's go back to Bay Cerrone, see if we have any plants going on.
Okay. Probably a good idea. We're pretty far out, if I remember right.
We are.
Yeah, we're 2 towns north.
Where did
Looks
we...
like there's a tunnel that goes through the mountain if you just want to do a straight shot.
They do. Where did we settle? Did we... Yeah, we settled down on the
Is that
field there.
far
Okay.
south?
Yeah. I gotta reload my car here.
Maybe R stands for rev. Like rev the engine.
Really turn that key.
You're going to take a shortcut through the woods.
Uh-oh. We'll have to see if that car can be mined.
I assume so.
Well,
It's probably like a giant metal node.
we'll see. Start mining.
It's my mining.
Oh, good, it does.
Okay. We got friends. Just one. I got it.
Okay. I didn't see a whole lot coming down.
It's almost a full gas can. Nice.
Oh, sweet. Go ahead and dump it in.
We're going to have so much metal. Look at all these cars we got to break down.
I am a little peckish and a little hurt. Dirk
I'm still not
to...
convinced that the water and food are actually in the system yet.
It seems like the food, maybe. Somebody was saying that, like, if you get hurt, you can start to get, like, those faded, wavy, like, blurriness things that you were seeing.
Mm-hmm.
So
that was when I had a fully broken limb.
or
not broken, but, blacked out. Is due to pain.
I think I just heard you have an empty stomach.
Oh, nice.
I just heard, like, stomach growls.
Maybe it's a bear.
No, it was very much stomach growls.
One of us should go back and move the Jeep up. Do you have a preference? Okay, you got it.
Yep. We'll hopefully be able to make multiple cars.
Make cars?
I don't know if that's actually a thing, but we are going to have enough metal to probably make a lot of cars. Oh, you know what? It's not. Because I need to fix my profile. The audio should be there now. You should hear that sweet little pitter-patter of my shoes.
I love that ASMR.
Hey guys, today we're gonna fight zombies in the city. And drive my Hummer. Zombies don't like sound of a Hummer. But to the human ear, it can be quite calming.
Jeez. Oh, hello.
Hello.
That was quick. Thought you were going to roll me over.
No. I don't think there's a honk button. A horn. Yeah.
I is yelling. May want to try that button. Well, not whistling at me.
Hey, buddy, is that your hammer?
I'm going to have to break down some more. I'll just stay out.
Unfortunately, I can't cat call from within the car.
Darn. I was hoping that would be the horn.
It makes sense. I need to go through the left door. Somehow. I don't know if that's going to work. Oh, it's not interactive.
There's an ice cream truck.
So I just have to be like, here I am. Ah. Yeah, I don't think the Hummer is gonna fit. Is the ice cream truck drivable? Oh, it looks like it is.
Just needs 2 spark plugs.
Oh, and this looks like a gas station.
Do we have spares? We've got 1 spare. If we find one in the area, we can bring back another vehicle.
Oh, some bar stools. I'm in the gas station. I feel like there should be one, right?
I don't think the game really has context looting.
You don't know.
Based on the piece of artwork that I found in the toilet, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe it was somebody's secret special artwork.
Oh, really fancy toilet paper. The Rorschach test.
Mm-hmm. Rorschach.
Rorschach. That's it.
Yeah, we talk about finding ammo, and then I found like a bunch of it. I have a total of 21 now. Did Dirk pronounce it right? The Watchman lied to me.
Maybe I shouldn't trust you so easily. You know, I probably shouldn't anyway.
Yeah, I
probably should have learned that lesson a long time ago.
It's like, I don't know, man. Now, this house has a lot of opportunity here. I mean, you could just turn this into anything you want. This could be a mother-in-law suite. Just a little bit of furniture, real open floor plan. Here you go. Here's some stairwells without any railings. And then up here, this could be the master bedroom. You'd have to install your own plumbing fixtures.
That sounds really nice.
Each floor does have its own balcony. Now, unfortunately, there is no interior lighting or furniture or doors of any kind. All of the windows are open permanently.
Got the spark plug.
Nice. Good, because this building didn't have anything on the first couple floors, and I was getting really bored.
I could tell.
All right. Gas pump, do you gas?
Didn't even think about that.
I found a
Is that a no?
stormtrooper helmet. I really don't think that that is licensed, but that's fine. At least not without a generator, nothing is happening. Although there's nothing to indicate that it ever would. Ooh, this door's boarded up. I wonder if that indicates there's anything a little more structured here. Wow, in the wall.
Like a survivor POV from Project Zomboid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there are playing cards for some reason. I just found one. So if you find them, yeah.
That's a cool idea.
When you use them, it flips them over.
Oh, even better. You can set up like a fake poker game.
Yep. Finally, I found a bigger backpack.
It's an ambulance also.
Drop. An ambulance that works?
It requires a battery and 2 spark plugs.
Okay.
We don't have a third person to drive it home, though, but for future runs. Pick up that shop counter. Was there a good one?
No. It was a completely average shop counter. But I got too close and it really wanted to be picked up. Throw that.
Take it, Dragon. What am I reading? What is going on out there? Oh my.
Oh. Go ahead, slap me. I'm structurally sound. Oh my god. Okay, how big is this backpack?
Huge.
Huge. All right, it's probably this big. Can the backpack not go in the backpack? Is that what happening? I think that's what's happening.
2 of the same class.
That's what was happening. Poor troubled counter didn't know what it was asking for.
I just realized I gave my person a female voice. That's weird.
Why is that weird?
Because I'm pretty sure I remembered hearing like a male grunting, but now I'm getting like, very feminine swinging of my sword.
Hmm. Yeah?
Yeah.
Your big, hard sword?
Yeah, but it's pretty thin. For the blade.
Doesn't matter. It's how you use it.
Mm-hmm. I heard an airplane, but I don't see the airdrop.
They seem to be pretty distant. At least all the ones that I've seen thus far. Okay.
Just high-pitched.
All right. So now it's a straight shot. Although I bet the bridge is going to be pretty messed up.
Okay, making my way back. This road is really messed up. I don't know if I want to drive down it.
Okay. There is a parallel road.
Okay.
Yeah, go forward a block and then make a left.
Do you need a another large backpack?
No.
Okay.
At least not right now.
There's one I can't pick up on that left zombie there.
His hand, he's waving at me.
Shit, it might be good just to throw it in the truck. Bigger trunk space with an extra bag.
It's true.
Oh, Mother of Chaos says so too.
Oh yeah, you got it. Oh, do we need to go up this ramp? We might need to go up that ramp.
Don't get stuck. I don't trust the car physics in this game.
All right, I made it around.
Okay.
You'll have to weave through some cars, so don't start going too fast.
Kidding? I'm driving an ice cream truck.
Most of the vehicles tend to really get going. Okay, and this bridge does indeed have more cars on it.
Okay. I will be there as soon as possible.
Oh, I think I see a friend coming up.
No, that's a Wookiee.
Sure.
Which bridge did you take? The left or the right?
The left. Well, if you're coming on the right.
Coming from the direction we came.
Coming from the direction you came, then on the left. You're going the right way. I see you.
Okay. I assumed so. It looked like this one's broken by a boat.
Yeah.
Oh no. Make it. Push. Push.
Hold on.
Not Wookiee enough.
There we go.
Maybe you should give it another try.
Man, these zombies aggro for a long range, which I guess is like, you know, pretty accurate. It's just surprising. Yeah, here comes another one. Ooh, a spark plug. A large commercial grade sink.
Ooh.
Yeah. In this world, car mechanics have turned like into ambulance chase lawyers. Like, hey, hold on a second. I can fix that for you. Looks like your muffler's dragging. Oh, yeah, how full are these batteries? Oh, they're doing great.
Good.
So,
Ice cream truck one started at 14.
oh, I'm glad it started.
It had half a tank of gas, so it should be good to leave running for a while. You're still using the stone mallet?
Might be.
In the ice cream truck is a sledgehammer with 4 mining on it. If that's better than what you got.
I might have had a sledge and then I forgot to equip it. Yeah, I could hear you a mile away. Listen, I got a special going on. I can get you that new muffler. I can get you in and out today for only, what do you think? 200? All right. You drive a hard bargain.
Yeah, I've only got 150.
Sold.
Nice.
The whole time he's a zombie. How about just the left hemisphere?
It's a new variant.
Oh, come on. You don't need both. You don't even play the violin anyway.
Oh my god, fishtailing in this thing is terrible once you start getting up to speed.
I like the thought that like they die and then when they awake, they like suddenly have like absorbed a whole bunch of car maintenance knowledge. Like somehow like general vehicle maintenance and upkeep has been transferred by the virus.
Maybe it survived so long as a zombie by eating car brains.
Car brains.
And that's how he gets it. Yeah. Just noms on that engine for a little while. I guess the engine's more like the heart. What would be the brain?
Depending on the age of the car, probably the OBD.
Wait, OBD, is that onboard driver?
Onboard
'Cause
diagnostics.
those would be good brains.
It's the literal car computer. Or at least the interface for it. I mean, they could probably just eat cars, right? Like this one, they started with like the soft meat, the tires. Then they moved on to the polycarbonate glass. If you went on the inside, you'd see that all of the skin, you know, the fabric has been eaten away.
Ooh, we got to reroll. Oh, you're still hugely in the lead.
Hugely. I'm like really hungry and thirsty. Do I even have anything to drink?
Oh.
I have a whole bunch of bullshit. I'm gonna eat this dragon fruit.
It's a weird zombie.
I'm gonna eat this apple. Gonna eat this other apple.
I found a broken zombie. Or... No, I can talk to it. Found the NPC.
Ooh. How far up? Where are you?
I avoided the zombies and went through the little building area here. To your right.
Yeah, I see. I was debating what to do with my car.
It's in the corner.
Nice. I heard there were multiple. What up, Ghost? No
Doesn't have any
quests.
quests, though.
Well, does he want to buy motor oil? What about this computer tower? I'm sorry, you're saying my ninja figurine is only worth 10?
That's it? Can't believe you would even,
I
try
wouldn't.
to sell it.
I wouldn't. I was just checking.
Huh?
Well, the vertical grip is 100. Mask is 250. Well, do you want a stormtrooper mask or no?
No, not necessarily. What's the armor on it?
6.
Assuming it's a helmet. 6 now.
Helmet.
I've got 13 on one that looks like Anakin's pod racer.
Oh wow, he wants. He'll give up a lot for these gun parts. He's missing out. These are good cookies.
Good to know.
Only 2 for this bunny headband? Ghost here doesn't know what's good. Yeah, you can have this crap raid helmet. These boots? Yeah, they don't even do anything. Military helmet for 250? Get out of here. It's all yours.
Pretty nice. I don't know what money is good for, but
Well, buying other
sounds good.
things. So he's got 29 of these med kits, and I can now buy 4 of them if I wanted to. Which I do.
It's a good point. My character in the bottom left is looking pretty pink.
Yep.
Before I sell this helmet, do you want it? Has a armor rating of 13.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna drop it on the floor.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Can you mark things on the map? You cannot.
Yeah.
The badass mask? I don't think so. That's going on the wall at home. I remember finding one the last time too, so it sounds like it's not that rare.
Be a straight shot from here, I think.
Boop. Love tap. Oh yeah, I guess we should unload. I guess we should actually build storage.
So that's probably a good idea.
Let's see, what are my batteries at?
Probably expand our footprint too.
Yeah.
Kind of running out of space for stuff.
Yeah, we probably should maybe start actually building on the football field. That way we can kind of do it clean.
Okay.
Starting and stopping your car definitely wears down your battery pretty quick. So, good to know, I guess. Hey, we do have some plants. We got... it doesn't say what it is.
The drive completely filled up the battery on this thing.
Nice.
From like 13%. I don't remember what organization we had going on, if any.
So raw building resources were going in this dresser here, when you're standing in front of.
Okay.
Gun stuff and gun
tons of
parts
metal.
were going in these crates. Plushie storage was right here.
That's important.
I mean, I'm adding 2 more things to it right now, so yeah.
Yes.
But I think it's all pretty flexible. Yeah. So all the crates are going to be tools and gun parts, I think.
Ooh, cardboard boxes have a lot of space.
Oh, I built a metal crate, the smaller one, I think. Is it over here? It's not. I think maybe I didn't build it. But there were a bunch of different size metal crates. I bet those have a ton of storage in them. Well, you can only put stuff on them. Okay.
Well, that's okay. It should be able to fit a bunch of cardboard boxes.
Oh my god, going through all that stuff sounds anxiety inducing. start getting all the building materials out of here then. We'll start putting them right next to the other thing. This is a spacious wardrobe.
Gunpowder in with the raw resources?
Sure.
Probably.
Do. Moving all the shit.
I think we're going to need a thing specifically for metal.
Yeah.
I've got so much on me. Wonder if there's a container that allows it to stack higher.
I wouldn't be surprised. There seems to be a lot of different like high capacity furniture.
Well, school bags are the perfect size to fit 4 stacks. We could just nest a bunch of it.
It is true. Well, we got all that
Put a
metal.
few on.
Let's see how much is this thing? Craft. All right, the biggest metal crate is 75 metal. So let me get 100 here. I'm actually close enough to craft it from here. Crafting failed. I think I have too much stuff.
That'll do it.
Set you down there. Do it. How big is this thing? Three, four. So this is bigger in all dimensions.
And you want to know.
Here we go. It is 4x4.
Pretty tiny.
I don't know about that.
Oh, okay. That's much bigger than 4x4.
4x4 in
That's
its box
8 by
form.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's 8x8, I think I saw.
Yep. So we can make a bunch
Perfectly
of those.
even. Too big to fit on a shelf, though. It'll have to get a corner of its own or something.
Yeah, but I think you can stack them on top of each other.
Sure, yeah.
I don't think this is legal in basketball, but then again, I don't think it's illegal. Like it's not.
A slam dunk.
Yeah, I did climb up the back of the pole.
They don't like that.
Sir, we've talked it over with the boys, and they've determined that they don't like it when you climb up the back. Get all this trash everywhere. I need to go and dump that off. There's your sink. And this one's my sink.
What's the one in the middle?
The barf
Shared
sink.
Oh,
I mean, we're going to be eating a whole bunch of, like, raw, disgusting garbage.
that is a good point. Month-old cookies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, by guest you mean the food from before. Again. The utility sink. There you go. Alright. Let's get these wooden tools. They don't go away. They can't be recycled. We'll have to find a way to eat them into the ocean.
Sell them to the vendor, maybe?
Yeah. Something. Alright. The gaming chair we're keeping. Printer. Get the hell out of here. Ooh, printer's nice. I'm doing my part.
Do we want to break down all the empty gas cans or save them for decoration?
They're like a quarter of an actual vehicle's gas tank. So we should probably keep them. Because I think there is a way you can find gas in the wild, aside from just making it.
Yes.
So I think we should hold on to it.
Take up a lot of space in the inventory, so maybe we'll fit them on a shelf.
Oh, yeah. I think we should put them on a shelf instead of keeping them in a box. I didn't realize that's what you were asking.
Right. These ones in the back are the perfect size.
Good.
I think.
They're
It's
in
hard to see in this.
garages, so you see them in there. Get them. I really do like the ability to, like, put stuff on shelves. I think when we move it, like, we'll probably be a little more mindful. But right now, it's like, oh, here, I have a tool shelf. And I'm just, like, putting all that shit on the shelf.
Not in my house. That stuff goes in the toilet.
But it works as a really good zombie repellent. They hate it. It's so weird that the recycler seems to, like, take breaks. How does the missus feel about that storage option? Well, while we're running away from the Zeds, the missus fell down. Bought the family some time. Fortunately, she's no longer with us. Well, actually, we've got her locked up in that building over there, but, you know, she's a zombie now.
Just didn't have the heart to put her down.
Mm-mm. Not after she ate my oldest son's heart.
Yep, it's one fewer to spare.
Walking, talking undead. Oh, okay. That's what happened. At some point, I was rearranging items because I did have a really nice axe, and that is
Yeah, you
missing as
do.
well. Thank you. Yeah, this is the axe. I think it's probably time to get rid of the knuckle dusters. Okay. I think we can start harvesting some wood. I haven't seen enough stone to make it a viable building option yet.
Probably just have to go out into the woods.
We don't want to clear out these trees?
Sure.
No, we don't have to. One of these buttons was light. Z.
Leave your Jeep running?
No, I don't think so. Maybe I did.
I hear a motor.
I might have. Because one of the batteries was low from the restarting.
Nope, that's not what I'm hearing.
Oh, could it be the recycler? That makes noise.
It's a constant noise. Maybe it's the fires. 2 campfires going.
Clearly, I mean, you talk to ghosts. Yeah, this game does not feel like they're afraid of any sort of infringement. So I would not be surprised if Ghost is named after the, like, literal characters.
I don't remember one called Ghost. Was that from the comics?
I don't know, to be honest. I read the first couple of comics and I really liked it, and then it turned into the TV show, and I liked it at first, but then I don't know. I felt like it, for me, just focused on all of just like the worst parts of. It turned into like a real big human drama, and I found that exhausting. I don't think we know if trees grow back yet. I bet we'll find out. I am talking about The Walking Dead. And I kept seeing like memes and stuff about it, and the more I saw, the more I was like, yeah, I don't need to watch it. All the comics are good. Not only is the art style really good, I don't know, parts of it just feel I don't know, more, I want to say fleshed out. Pun sort of intended. I guess a little more cohesive. Like, it was the original vision, and I thought the original vision was good. The show, I think, drifted from it a little bit, which is fine. I mean, different ways of telling a story. There's things you do in comics because it's not a movie or a show. But yeah, I don't know. Wasn't a huge fan, and I'm sure the comics eventually turned into like a more human drama, I assume. But yeah, that part is not as interesting for me. You started watching at the wrong time. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be taking out any zombies with the tennis racket. Oh, these aren't rocks. They're just bushes, I guess. Yeah, I guess you can get the tennis racket in between you and a zombie's, like, gross gnashing jaws. But unless you got, like, a hell of a backswing, I don't think you're taking out any zombies with a tennis racket. I guess that's kind of a good question. If you take a zombie and you knock out all its teeth, like, how big of a threat is it?
So it has nails.
It does have nails, but those don't infect you. I mean, not with
Guess it
zombie
depends
virus.
on the lore of that particular universe.
Yeah. So you replaced me with a tennis racket. Depending on the context, that has many funny levels. Hey, I just leveled up in woodcutting.
Nice.
Yeah, but the zombies don't go around licking their nails, you know?
Or do they?
I don't know how zombies in movies get a lot of things done. Because they'll have ones that, like, last forever. And maybe they get, like, slowed down or whatever, but the zombies never, like, really truly desiccate. Or get, like, fully desiccated, which they should. And they'll also often have, like, drool or whatever when, you know, what's producing, what water are they drinking? They're certainly not eating enough, you know, blood or anything to extract that water. Other zombies may have chewed them. I mean, if the zombie virus is able to persist on the exterior of the human body, and if it can survive on, like, the outside of a hand, that would mean it's probably surviving on, like, a flat surface, a countertop or whatever. That means everyone's kind of fucked anyway. Because if there's a zombie virus on every flat surface, you're just going to get infected, like, the next time you scratch your nose or whatever. You know, you eat a
That's
sandwich.
kind of the gist of The Walking Dead, though. Everyone's infected, and they just turn into a zombie when they die.
I didn't get that far.
Oh, that was like the end of season 1.
Yeah, I didn't get that far.
Sorry, spoiler.
Then why are they killing each other all the time? What if you're gonna turn into a zombie
Resources.
when you die? Come on. I'm too nice for my own good. Like, if I'm in a zombie apocalypse, I'm gonna be trying to, like, help people. People going around murdering everyone else for, like, the sake of, like, fuck you, I got mine, is lame. Especially if we're gonna turn into, like, a zombie at the end. They exist in a state of drama. I wonder if there's a zombie survival series that, like, does reality TV cutaways.
I think the closest to that would be the romance one. Sure, who was that? The actor. He played Beast in the Young X-Men movies. But he turns into a zombie and falls in love with a girl.
Oh, I didn't see that, but I think I know which one you're talking about.
Is it like Hot Blood or something?
There's one with Aubrey Plaza that I thought was really good.
Warm Bodies, maybe?
That might be it. Not the one with Aubrey Plaza, the one you brought up. The Aubrey Plaza one, like, she dies, and then he ends up like a couple days later just like seeing her in the house because like they're like neighbors. So then he like has to like break in and whatever to talk with her, and there's like, yeah, man, she just came back. Like, we're trying to keep it a secret. We don't know what's going on. But basically, like, all the dead are just like, you know, kind of like waking up, and they're kind of normal-ish at first, but then they progressively become more like feral zombies. But like at one point, like, you know, the grandma and grandpa like come back, but they've like dug themselves up, and they're just like hanging out the house, like being grandparents, and just like very aloof and goofy. But
Nice.
anyway, it was really
Sounds like a
good.
good one.
It was really good. I think it was the character's name is the name of the movie. So I know that doesn't really help. Probably just have to start at Aubrey Plaza movies and move backwards. Hacked enough trees. This should probably look really quick. Let's see. Life After Beth. And Beth is the her character's name. Oh, I was like, oh, the wood isn't going into the duffel bags. No, it is. Very much is. All right, let's do like 2 more trees then. Hooah! It is. It's all packed in there.
Yeah, I noticed it was doing that with the metal that we were collecting. It's like every bag that was inside that one bag got filled up. It nested itself nicely.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what else. Oh, that's Shift Tab. There we go. What else has been gaining level? Strength. Wood cutting's up 1/4 again. And intellect. I think that's from like crafting.
Probably.
Or looking at different things. It's actually hard not to climb up the basketball hoop when you're trying to get to the workbench. Do I need anything? No, I can just start crafting. Crafting foundation. I love games with skill XP too. That's part of the reason I was really interested in this. Is it scratches some of that Project Zomboid itch. Partly with the loot and exploring. I hope the crafting is gonna get more of a buff. But also the skill and experience. Any game where I can like, if I'm doing something repetitive anyway, like getting better at it, kind of like being rewarded for it, is, you know, the best of both worlds. So this is great. I think I have this lined up perfectly because I have this football field. Nice.
Oh yeah, that gives you a nice grid.
Yep.
Good
Lined it up
thinking.
in the corner. I feel real pleased with myself. Did we? I remember we had a conversation about it there being repetitive things, but I didn't remember one about like skill XP. It's quite possible. We've talked about all kinds of things. Yeah, I wish it didn't have level caps either. I think you were playing that other poly game where you had to go to the mountain. Oh, yeah. I think
Yeah,
we're
with the
7 Days to Die.
broomstick. Blood, something Bloodborne.
What?
That other game.
Not Blood.
The other poly game. Look it up.
I would have said 7 Days to Die.
Bloodline.
I don't even remember what that game was about at this point.
I was flying a magic broom. And it looks just like this game, but medieval setting.
Thank you. Yeah. I've been obviously in a weird way. I've been thinking about that game a lot, but like by its features and gameplay, not by its name. Because I was thinking about like, oh man, it had like jumping levels and farming levels and like just all those little kind of experience grinds that for some reason I love.
Lots of different play styles too.
Yeah. And I was thinking about how I need to go back and play it. Yeah, all the levels. Well, I mean, he did fly. He flew very well.
Yeah.
And then it was the walls.
It was when I realized that flying cost mana points. That's when I learned how to fly. Otherwise, I was just falling from the sky.
God, that was so good. I think you realized like just before you ran out too.
There's tons of rock on the beach.
I forgot there was a beach. Well, then this can just be like a really big deck.
You can always do the walls out of rock.
Yep. And the walls.
Do we have to worry about our structure burning down?
I don't think so. I don't think there's the concept of burning.
Okay. Not yet, at least.
Yeah. Do we have any better walls? I guess with a window. Ooh, log cabin style. What do you think? Wood panels, reinforced looking wood panels, but they don't actually appear to be better. Or log cabin.
You get that by B? Yeah.
Yep. And just click on wood. It'll filter.
Oh, nice. Didn't even notice that off to the side. I don't see wood panel. Is it specifically called wood panel?
No, there's shanty wall, which looks pretty rough. So if you go down, for me, it's 2 rows. There's like
wooden wall.
Yep. And then there's wood in, and then there's wood. And the wood walls are the ones that are like the checkered panels, and wood in is like planks.
I lean more towards wooden walls as opposed to the wood wall.
Okay.
They have the same health. They do have the same health. You're talking for interior walls? Because there's also a log wall down at the bottom there.
I did see those.
Giant
just
cabin.
aesthetics. Giant cabin might be fun, though.
I'm all full up. Heading back.
Okay.
Clear about a quarter of the beach.
It's a hell of a lot of rock.
Sure is.
Once the devs see this, they'll add it in. Do it, devs. I dare you.
Oh, is that in regards to the fire?
Yeah.
No, don't do it. I hate building a big base out of wood and then losing it all.
Yeah.
What was that game I played recently that does that? Does it survive? Oh, Icarus.
Oh, right.
Takes too long to get into stone, but you have to rush it. Otherwise, you'll lose your building.
Yeah, and you have like the constant thunderstorms, so it's like you
Yeah.
really have to.
Update dropping in 30 minutes.
It's the only feature added.
This is looking pretty nice.
It's getting there. I'm going to try and... I don't want it to be too claustrophobic.
No.
I want it double. I want... I guess I do. I need it to be double. He calls it out specifically. So kind. So kind. Oh, it does. It destroys the stairs, too. Okay. All right, game. I hear you. The two build menus thing is really messing me up. I keep trying to, like, tab to it.
Oh, between craft and build?
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Okay. Floors bind to walls. They do not bind, well, and to each other. They do not bind to other things. So if you're trying to build a stairway, you can't get to the top of the stairway and then build a floor.
Oh, I see what you mean.
All right, so that's going to collapse. So let's... Oh, that's interesting. Build failed. Movement. Character just did a very elaborate breathing thing. Hope that's normal.
Does that mean he's out of breath, maybe?
No, I'm just like building stuff, and you're just like, oh.
You really go for a pancake.
I have a waffle.
That's not a pancake.
I know, but it's pancake adjacent. It goes into the, carbish breakfast grain. I'm not saying it's exactly a pancake. I know what a pancake is. I am a thorough pancake enjoyer. You sent back good luck.
Oh, in regards to the
Core keeper.
the farm she's building. Yeah.
I suggested it because waffles are closer to pancakes than a piece of bacon is.
I don't know. I think bacon and pancakes go on the same plate, and waffles and bacon go on the same plate, but pancakes and waffles don't go on the same plate.
Okay, well, would you put
So
bacon and a glass of orange juice on the same plate?
no, but proximity-wise, it would be closer to a pancake than a waffle would.
Would you put a pancake and a waffle on the same plate?
Nope, that's what I was saying. How many breakfasts have you had with a pancake and a waffle?
Every time I'm not rushing to check out of a hotel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. How often do you stay at hotels versus how often you make pancakes or waffles at home?
I'm not making both at home. I'm having breakfast.
Exactly, but you'll make bacon with them, right?
No, I don't buy bacon usually. I love bacon. I just don't have it. Like, my wife is vegetarian.
So bacon strips.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Here, so this actually helps. Like you buy like Bisquick or whatever, right? Some pre-made baking powder.
No.
No, I know you don't, but I mean you can, right? You can buy Bisquick.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And on Bisquick, there's a recipe for pancakes and for waffles. Because they're very similar. They're similar like, this is probably a better analogy. I think they're similar like ham and bacon are. So you can go to a breakfast place and you're like, oh, like you can have Canadian bacon or regular bacon. They're two different things. They're made from the same animal, but they're two different things. And, sometimes you would get one other than the other. I think that is a pancake v waffle situation. I think a true pancake batter and a true waffle batter are different. But in the fact that both are from a batter, and they both are intended to be sweetened breakfast food items, they're similar.
You wouldn't put bacon on the same plate as ham.
Yeah. Not that I eat pork products.
Oh. My eyes are watering. It's so funny that it got into a 5 to 10 minute conversation about pancake versus waffles.
Yeah, like that. I couldn't imagine a more normal thing for I can't tell you how many conversations that we've had that are just like rambly, whatever nonsense about something that we thought was funny. I like, I don't know what else you would have expected. That's funny. Okay, so this will be a little closet.
It's important, silly man.
The Pink Inquisition. All right. So we'll probably want a door frame. You need a boat. They do have
That'd be cool.
off-center. I assume that they are so you can do double doors with a divider in them or something. The offset door in the closet. You got it. Probably leaning away from the stairs, right? It is exterior. Are there interior doors? No. No interior doors. It is a little disappointing. All right, Dirk, what do you want to argue about next?
I don't know.
Good.
I don't like arguing.
Me neither. It was mostly a joke.
Oh.
God, catch up.
It's a lot of windows.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the zombies know how to get through them.
That's true. They're more like murder holes.
There's supposed to be raids or something, and I know nothing about them. So, like, the raids may be a totally non-existent feature or only like a PvP feature or something, but merits of this game. I am putting windows up high. I just hadn't completed those yet. But heck yeah, I am. Don't worry, I got you. That's why I left this open. Yeah, no other real window. Waffle Cat has now been Waffle Cat for nearly 8 hours.
Is that a
I'm
record?
gonna have to go and get waffles tomorrow. I now have the not
Yeah.
insignificant craving for waffles.
Waffles and crackers.
I might have to get Triscuits too. Oh, my favorite one. There's a black pepper one, and then there's like a rosemary sea salt one. And They are fantastic. Cheese or no cheese, it is a
Those are good.
fantastic cracker.
I prefer the original.
Yeah, Triscuits. I like the original very much. But as soon as they came out with... I'm a huge sucker for rosemary. I love rosemary. It's one of my absolute favorite spices. So as soon as they put it like on a Triscuit, it's like, we won. We did it, guys. Yeah, right? There is something special with those flavors. There's another one, and I can't remember what it is. I'm sure it's like a garlic something. But the black pepper one and the rosemary one, oh my god. Love those so much. Yeah, the one's olive oil and rosemary. I can't remember if it was just like olive oil and black pepper or something. The cheese one, I'm forgetting about the cheese one. I don't remember what it was, but...
I don't remember a cheese one. Like a cheddar?
I don't know. I kind of like vaguely recall there being something, but cracked black pepper, that was the name of it.
Moving in on Cheez-It territory.
Oh my god, it's dill? How did I not
Dill?
know it's dill?
That's weird.
Uh,
Probably delicious, though. I'd eat it.
I was gonna say, like, that's not weird. That sounds delicious.
That's up there with pickle chips.
In what way? You like them or you don't?
That you would anticipate it being absolutely disgusting, but they're actually pretty decent.
Oh, no. I always assumed that pickle chips would be great. And I was right.
Okay.
I really like pickles, so...
I do too, but pickle-flavored things doesn't seem like an easy thing to tackle.
I don't know. I hear you on that, but I've also made a bunch of different pickled things. And in all cases, it's like, yeah, it's vinegar, it's dill, it's some salt and water. Like, all the things usually end up tasting similar. Like, not the same, obviously. Like, pickled peppers and pickles taste different, but they both have kind of like that similar vibe. See, this is pancakes all over again.
You gotta get pickles. Oh yeah, you were pickling something God, it was probably a couple months ago.
Yeah,
Is it onions?
Pickled red onions, yeah.
Yeah.
Mothercast, thank you for putting all of the different flavors in there. I forgot, I really love the balsamic vinaigrette one. This sucks. I'm going to go to the store tomorrow and I'm just going to like get all of the craziest looks when I buy 5 boxes of Triscuits. Like, that is so many Triscuits. And then the problem is, you buy all of those Triscuits. Like, if you want to try and normalize it, you would probably buy something that goes on top of it, like cheese. But you got to walk out there with several bricks of cheese, which pushes you right back into the very abnormal territory. Like, there's not a way to make it a normal thing. You're just like the guy who came in here and bought like enough Triscuits for his bunker.
Buy it at Costco. I think the big box comes with 4 small boxes.
Oh, one of each flavor?
No, just original.
Oh, see, I want the different flavors.
You're a fancy guy.
Why does wanting variety make me fancy? Wait. I like different kinds of breakfast cereals. So instead of getting all of them, I will go and buy a literal metric fuck ton of just one kind. A lifetime
I do
supply
that sometimes.
of just one.
Sometimes I just get a ton of Reese Puffs.
We're fancy. I don't remember what the Reese Puffs taste like. I love peanut butter crunch, but I can't recall if I really liked the Reese Cups.
It's kind of like peanut butter crunch, but chocolatey also. More of a smooth taste.
Is it
It's awesome.
Which I'm going to wait for you to do the roof.
Okay.
I feel like I'm just going to make it like a very symmetrical whatever. And here it's somewhat repeated, but on one side there's more windows than the other. Vaguely for thematic reasons of being able to watch the city where the zombies would be coming from. And then opposite is the stairway and the hall closet. But, yeah, if I'm going to start working on the roof, it's just going to turn into something dumb and boring.
I don't mind helping. I was letting you tackle it mostly just because it's usually something that I do. So giving you a chance to shine. Show off your building skills.
I'm no master builder. Let's see. How much do you want to buy? So one of each of the boxes, as far as the crackers go. I gotta change this camera angle. You walked in, and I know you have pants on, but I was at an angle looking up your pants.
I've taken a double take at my inventory a few times, thinking I dropped my pants somewhere. The perfect shade of khaki pants.
Yeah, well, no, the not perfect
type too. I'm just wearing a jacket, a short one.
Yeah. What are you talking about? This is the little black dress. Like,
oh God.
What, Mothercast? You can't switch to candy yet. We haven't even begun the conversation about cereal.
Oh, I opened up a bag of gummy pepper candy. That was not right.
No?
It was so sad. Yeah.
I mean, I can see it being not right, but I was just, I don't know, curious. What? So it was gummy
texture was
peppers.
Completely off, and
Ugh.
yeah, it's the good ones that I keep getting over and over again. But this particular package was very subpar.
Ugh.
It wasn't like it all melted and then re-dried either. It was like maybe the end of the batch where all the flavor is already gone and all the coloring is gone.
Got it. Yeah.
But the shape is kind of still there.
I think the arcade machine changes the game when you place it.
That would be weird since they have multiple.
Because I think it was like a math or something based game or a numbers game. But I wasn't paying attention. But then when I placed it, it became a game called Zombie Kill. All right, so this one's Snow Extreme. Let's see what Snow Extreme does. Leo says, uh-oh. All right, it's still Snow Extreme in the inventory. Nope, I must not have just looked at it properly.
Dragoon, pay attention.
I know. I might have built it wrong. see. Got a tombstone here. Oh, so you do Reese Puffs. Where do you come down on like the Crunch brand of cereals? Like Crunch
The
Berries?
Captain Crunch ones.
Yeah.
As long as they don't cut me, I have an enjoyable time eating them.
Oof, that's a big ask.
Yeah.
You want Crunch Berries to
That's
not...
why I definitely put that out there. Crunch
Wow.
Berries are usually the safe one because they're all rounded.
That
It's
is
the
not the
square
case.
original. Oh, really?
Yeah, the square original will kill you. Like,
Yeah.
if you have that
You're
second...
chewing glass at that point.
Yeah, that second bowl is a pleasure v pain situation, and also that cereal's out for blood. Like I believe there's a warning on the side of the box that warns you against having 3 bowls, because the last one you will be dealing with a blood loss situation, like potentially like collapsing in your house.
Good that they put that warning on there.
Yeah, I know, right? I think one of my favorites is, we might have talked about this too. We talk about a lot of nonsense. I think my favorite is Cracklin' Oat Bran. And then I really love, not Chex, Life, Cinnamon Life cereal.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that better than Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, I never really liked Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I think I am absolutely an outlier there, and I'm fine with that. But, yeah, I don't know. Something about the texture for me.
I like the milk in the bowl after it more than I like the cereal.
I have food stuff. I have, I don't know. I have to be in a real particular mood to do cereal milk. Like I have a very strong sense, and I realize this is silly, but I have a real strong sense of like, my brain does rather, of like what's appropriate. And it's like, no, this was cereal milk. You use it to eat cereal. Afterwards, like, that milk is a byproduct. And, like, it's fine. It's not...
delicious one.
Right. Yeah. This is one of those things, like, I totally realize it's me. But, yeah, I really struggle with that.
You know, my kids are the same way. But so, I guess I kind of get it. Like, I understand that exists because of them. I won't actually get it because that's weird.
Yeah.
I'll acknowledge that it exists. I will always fill my bowl up with too much milk just to have extra milk to drink at the end.
I have to do, like, the right amount of milk.
Speaking of waffles, how do you feel about Waffle Crisp?
I don't think I ever had it. I think at some point I got, like, older, too. Then I was like, maybe I don't want Waffle Crisp. Like that super sugary cereal. I think I don't crave new sugary cereals, but I'm nostalgic for the ones I had when I was younger.
Fair.
Waffle Cat is now
I
playing
enjoy
with my
it.
son's sock. Sugar cereal or just cereal milk in general?
Waffle Crisp.
I'll have to try it.
But yeah, all of the above. What is one that you don't like?
A cereal I don't like.
Yeah.
So
I can think of one, but I can't think of the name of it.
Oh, well, what is it? Give us texture, flavor, vibes, mascot creature.
They're like really tiny balls.
Oh, you're talking about grape nuts?
Yes, that's it.
I actually like grape nuts, and I don't know why.
Oh.
Um,
You're a 50-year-old person? Oh, God, we're almost 50. I
No, I
said
liked
that
it even when
thinking
I was
of
a
like
kid because
my grandparents.
yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, right? I always thought that they were really good. Um they're they're definitely like unique. Um like I was eating them and I was like, "Oh, like I don't know if I like this," but like I was too chicken to like not finish them like that cuz I had already poured them and everything. But then sorry. I just can't I just discovered an unintentional visual joke and I love it. I'm keeping it.
I grew up without super sweet cereals also. We had to mix our cereals half and half if we wanted a sugar cereal.
I remember I slept over at your house plenty of times.
Yeah. And we never had marshmallow cereal in the house. So that was one of the first things I bought when I moved out. Box of Lucky Charms.
That's hilarious. Do you get the joke?
What joke?
There's a joke hidden in these pumpkins.
Oh, I think the game just crashed. Yep. So no, I don't get that joke.
Well, we'll see when you join back in.
Was it the W?
Nope.
There in a minute.
Man, there was a bale of hay somewhere, and now I'm wishing that I had kept it.
See him pretty often. Bring him back. There's a joke in there?
Yeah. Sorry, look at this pumpkin here on the left, this tall one.
Uh-huh.
All right, you got a vision of it in your mind?
Sure. Yep.
Okay. Now look at these two.
I don't get it.
Why do you think this pumpkin on top looks so surprised?
Don't know. Because he's blue?
Yeah, you know in cartoons when something like really shocking happens, they'll like turn blue. I know, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, the air gets pulled out of their lungs because they're so shocked.
Yeah. What do you think would be so shocking?
I am really trying to rack my brain around how this is dirty.
I'm loving it. I'm loving every bit of it.
I am so at a loss here. I don't get it.
We're gonna let that cook for a minute.
Oh. I get it. I thought you put a head on the pumpkin, so this was the body.
No, that one pumpkin put its head somewhere else.
Yeah.
Someone who didn't know they were a body. I don't know. I think that pumpkin still doesn't know. I think maybe negotiations broke down, and maybe the plan was misdelivered. Surprises were had. Poor pumpkin.
Looks like he's having a good time.
Also, the little dinosaur and the kitty on the front door, I think that is hilarious and adorable.
Good advertisement for a good time coming there.
Right? Yeah, and then there's the hanging pineapple inside.
That's always a welcome sign.
You need a drink. Oh, just kids at heart. One of which eats grape nuts. Gonna have one of those tables that I always saw at the Tamarack. Did you ever stop at the Tamarack?
I don't know what that is.
It's along the side of the highway, somewhere in between Ohio and the mountains of North Carolina.
Quite a distance to cover.
Yeah. Anyway, it's like this very weird craft area.
I think I did stop there. Like a giant
Yeah.
resting
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, it's a rest stop with
Yeah.
like this giant it's not a flea market because it was very expensive, but it has like flea market vibes in that it's like all tables made of like a log cut like horizontally, and
Mhm.
chairs that somehow have like porcelain and other bullshit on them. Like, I don't know. It's all very weird, expensive stuff. And it's like, here's a fish that I encased in glass, and it leaks fish goo once in a while, but it's $1,200. It's like, no. Yeah, crosscut of a log, a tree cookie. Exactly. Mm-hmm. We need lights.
Looks like you can craft them with plastic and wire.
Plastic and wire.
Should have a lot of that.
We also have shop lights, which are metal, wire, and a light bulb.
Wonder what the difference is.
Is that in the B menu? Base. Lights. Oh, those are refined metal too. Or is it plastic?
That's plastic.
Okay. Did you build it?
Did I know? Somehow I duplicated my sword. Weird.
That's a good glitch.
Oh. I placed it and crashed shortly afterwards. So it still registered the placement of it because we're on multiplayer. But it didn't update my character save, I guess. Interesting.
Mother of Chaos. That's not my thing, okay? No one's going to be building anything that gets me that excited.
Oh my.
It's not actually building it. Are these all
Do
just
we
going
want
in?
a peaked roof, or do we want a flat roof for, you know, shooting down at invaders?
Maybe a combination. Oh, yeah, yeah. So above one of the doors, there could be a flat section, and then it's peaked on each side outside of that. Does that make sense?
Like looking at it straight down, the
Like
middle
a
section would be flat, and then 2 triangles.
that too. I was thinking more like the letter U.
Oh, so water would flow in on the middle,
Yep.
like a half pipe.
Yep. And then out the front, because the front is where the flat part would be.
Hmm.
It'd be like if a house had a bald spot.
Be an evil-looking house.
I can't craft any of these lights. What about a light pole? Need metal. Ugh, and a light bulb for that.
I did come back to the house. I know where you're going with that, but
Oh, right. That is true. Yep. All over it.
you gotta christen it.
I don't think there's any Christ in what's going on there.
Getting it ready for the maiden voyage.
I don't know you jazzing all over a tree is something. Like, oh, this house is so beautiful. Whoa! I'll have to tell that story to everyone. It's like, you won't believe what happened. All right, I guess, nope, shop lights require them too. Well, I haven't had any food or drink for a while. Maybe I can't build anything because I'm, like, starving to death.
Possibility, I suppose.
We'll see. All right. I ate some food. I drank some water. Now can I build a lamp? Build. It needs 10 plastic, 10 wire. Can I build anything? Okay, it doesn't like it. Oh, wait, hold on. What? Okay.
So,
I'm going to show you. It does. Requires a power source. Okay. Do you want to know how you build lights? We don't even
how's
have a
that?
power source yet.
Batteries, maybe?
I think it needs a generator. Which we can make. 75, 20, 10, 2 spark plugs. Do we have 2 spare? I think we do. I think it's in the rod.
I don't think it would be a generator. It's got an inventory slot. You don't shove a generator into a light.
Oh, it has an inventory slot? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to guess either a light bulb or a battery, but if it's calling for a power source,
yeah.
then it's probably a battery. Unless that's just where you hide your weed.
No. Let's take some of this, some of this. We have some wood. Some raw metal. Oh, to build lights, it's goofy as hell. You need to come over here, go to the build menu, choose light. The menu immediately closes. And then you have a light queued in your build interface. So you have to run to wherever it is with a little green icon highlighting where you want to build this light to then start placing lights.
Kind of like building a wall.
Well, building a wall you can do from your own inventory. Building the lights, you have to come over to the workbench. So yes, but one has a very unintuitive way of making it.
I can build it without the workbench. Maybe I'm just special, though.
Maybe. Yeah, no, if I go
I
to...
don't think so.
Oh, yeah, you can. I thought it was put there by the workbench. All right, so you don't. You don't at all. Glad we settled this.
Yep. How about those waffles?
You're not going to win this one. Did you ever go to that waffle place I told you about?
Which one?
Wally Waffle.
Wally Waffle. I don't think so. Where's that at?
There's a couple of them, but one of them's in Talmadge.
Yeah, I don't usually leave the small perimeter around me. 3 cities.
Yeah, Mother Chaos, I don't think you'd be able to meet us for breakfast, unfortunately.
Too bad.
It is too bad. All right, where do you have those gas tanks?
Are you complaining about my gas?
No, I was going to put gas in the generator.
Oh, put them on a shelf. Most of them are empty, though.
I see.
The bottom shelf has gas cans with gas.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Your stairway is not safe.
It's the zombie apocalypse. Nothing is safe. You said too far away, and I chose to believe that it was in relation to... Oh, there we go. Generator nearby, and they light right up.
Cool.
All right, so then that means that we should put some stairs right here-ish.
Build scaffolding just to take down this one piece of wall.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that goes to there. It's the seam between these two. You have a power source. The generator has to be that close? All right, I guess it's going in the upstairs. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can build it here. This looks like it'd be ridiculous.
I like those words.
Mm-hmm. You can't hang things on the walls.
Hang a lot of stuff. Oh, the generator, maybe.
Yeah,
Do we have like a wall shelf or something that you can put up?
maybe. Yeah, I mean, we do have wall shelves, but it seems
You can
to
craft.
only want to go on the floor. It doesn't rotate or change or do anything. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. It will. All right. Well, then I'm going to worry about that later. I'm going to put this generator right here in the middle. It would be fun to hang out and get breakfast. Somebody's going to have to move.
Got it.
Yeah. For right now, not it. Oh, see, putting away groceries, not even paying attention.
That'll get you in trouble.
We're talking about how we should get together and have breakfast or something at some point. And then we're talking about somebody would have to move. I know, disc. Right, will it fit on the second floor? Well, I was going to be driving that way to go to a family reunion. When? Ah, too far. Was that you doing the breath? I think that was you that time.
Nope, I'm holding my breath. Can't be me.
In May. Okay. Let's chat more in the Discord later.
Ooh, our first signing? Nice. Call it the Durgathon. I guess your name could be in there too somehow.
Ooh, it's like a black light.
PepperRooticon.
You can bring whatever you want to sign. We'll even sign your baby. I don't know that I'd actually sign your baby. It just sounded funny to say.
With a water-soluble
Yeah, right?
Crayola marker.
Yeah, certainly not with a permanent marker. I don't think that's good for anyone's skin, but I would never draw on a baby with a permanent marker.
It's okay. I'll do some face painting for him too.
Oh yeah, we'll get the non-toxic ones. The ones that have like really nice smells. Okay. The generator seems pretty lenient on gas. The bubble around it doesn't go quite high enough to put these lights like over here. So it's just going to have to be on the ground. New washable ones. It's to soak. Like when you're brining a ham. It's just, I imagine just baby sitting in the middle of a little soapy tub. Are you gonna smoke yourselves out? No, it's we got all these windows. Come on. Man, we probably should build some more dew collectors.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like one can keep up for the needs of two people.
No.
Need a whole field of them.
He soaks plenty. I think it's impressive that he can get both of you. I mean, I assume one of you is in the other room. You're not both bathing the child at the same time. Maybe you are.
Sometimes it's a two-person job.
Could be, yeah. Like cats. Babies get pretty wiggly. Serious height and distance. I thought it was funny to imagine some heat-seeking water where with each splash it'll somehow go around corners and catch you wherever. We found this other generator. I'm going to bring this over too. All right. So dew collectors needed. Rope, sticks, and is that metal? It is metal. Ropes, got sticks, now have metal. Dear, it's raining down here again. Rain in our sun. Get real rambunctious, you got a hog time. Yeah, it says it's a dew collector, and I guess it kind of is, but I feel like this would be a lot better as a rain collector, you know?
We'll do both.
Yeah, the hole looks like it's aligned to do both.
The big tarp will collect a lot of dew, and then as the day progresses, it'll drip through and down into the
Mm-hmm.
big barrel. So,
Why is there a male member in the dew collector? Is there?
male member, is that what I think it is?
The left one. All of them look the same to me. Yeah, I knew what you thought it was. Oh, in the inventory. The bullets? Oh, it's a different kind of water bottle. Yeah, I don't like that model. Yep. Yeah. But at least
The
it
water
has,
bottle that looks like.
well, yeah, go look in the left water collector. At least it have its, blue safety cap on. So small
All right.
favors.
I gotta pause what I'm doing to go look at that. That's worth it.
Over here. It's over here. It's in the far left one of those.
That just looks like a 2-liter bottle.
Oh, okay.
I don't see it.
Uh-huh.
I'm not drinking from that one, though.
Yeah, right?
That's a trap. Pure.
I know, right? He hasn't been sullied enough. Ooh, going metal.
For the roof.
Oh, and you're going to do flat up here?
Yeah, straight down the middle, with the exception of this next one. It'll be a doorway out to it.
Okay.
I hate that you have to build walls in order to build everything else.
Yeah.
At least you can break them
coming
down.
from somewhere. It's
Too foggy.
There it is.
Close enough.
Plane seems pretty close. It hasn't made a drop yet. Yeah, I can't see where a drop was made. All right, what else was I doing?
Oh, there's no inverse triangle piece, huh?
I don't think so.
All right, we'll just have to do a full square.
You did start putting the guns in the dumpster. I just remembered that I was fucking with you when we were talking about this, and you never picked it up because, again, you're too innocent.
Still don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
Just guns in the dumpster.
this one is, I would not say it aloud typically. Let's just say that gun and another word share most of the same letters except for one.
Oh my goodness.
I know, right? It's terrible.
Why do I hang out with you?
I don't know.
Gonna get us canceled. There are two different metal floors that look to be the same. Oh, I see one's got like studs underneath it.
Clearly, I am too innocent. That's fine. It's not one that I'm proud of. It popped into my head when.
I'd be surprised if you're proud of that one.
No, yeah, very no. That's one of those things that's like, that's an unwilling thought. Like it's not. It's just there in your head. And you don't get a choice to forget it. Did it break down the workbench? It did. Okay. All right, so we were calling it the gun dumpster. And there's another word that shares a lot of the same letters.
Gum.
Yeah. I was going to say it rhymes with rum.
Bum? Bum dumpster?
Scrum? There's that.
Oh no, I think it just shares the U. I don't think that constitutes a lot of the same letters. Hey, it's subtle. It is gaming.
The game is gaming. Some of your hints were effective. We did manage to find the NPC Ghost. Made some minor transactions.
Now we are suffering through the building process.
Yeah, it could be better. It's not the worst, but it could be better. I do like being able to place stuff everywhere. That part's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, I recycled that bowl, and I really shouldn't have. Oh well. Oh, I can even decorate with the resources. I'm going to hang a circuit board up here. Let's do... boulder is pretty big. Giant hunk of raw metal. Nope, just the single wire, not the whole stack.
That's too bad you burnt out. It is super enjoyable. Very addicting.
Yeah, for sure. And I get that. There are games that I'm like totally done with, but I still like I enjoy the world or the functionality or just like I don't know, something about the game is calming after I play it for a long time. And yeah, there's been long plays and stuff that I've watched where it's like I'm not going to play this game again, but they're going through it. This will be fun to watch. Uh-oh, lights went out. I think I walked out of the loading zone.
Either that or we ran out of power.
Generator seemed pretty sufficient.
Still running. It's at 45 out of 50. Do you remember
Okay.
what you topped it up to?
It was at 50, and then after a while it was at 49.
Does that use a reusable or refillable? God, what's the right word?
Yeah, a fuel source.
Yeah, something that we can
Yep, it'll run on
make.
ethanol.
Okay.
And ethanol's made from corn, which grows over there.
Okay.
See, the little things have grown on me, but watching different play styles is refreshing, for sure. I did that for Dwarf Fortress a lot, where I'd played the game for I don't know how many hundreds of hours, and yeah, sometimes you just want to like I don't want to go through all the beginning steps of whatever again. But then like you'll sit down and watch somebody else play it because they do things that you don't do, and they'll try things that in a totally different way. It's still enjoyable to watch, even if it's like, nope, I can't do starting a new fort today. Okay, and it needed 4x4. Yeah, the lights are still on. I think I just walked out of the rendering radius or something.
Good.
Three. My wife is at an emo night, and she's texting me updates about their song choices. Apparently, they started playing Good Charlotte and System of a Down, which she doesn't have a problem with, other than those are not emo songs or emo bands.
Depends. Do they make you cry?
That's not the definition.
Oh.
Jeez, out of anyone, I would have expected you to know. God.
Just messing with you.
I know.
Okay. Sometimes I don't tell you when I'm messing with you.
I think I usually know, but I'm also terrible at reading social cues, so maybe I don't.
Well, you go through a lot of metal when you build with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good Charlotte is not emo. They are pop punk, 100%.
Oh, where'd the... Oh, you brought it in, probably.
I did. What are you looking for?
Metal.
I think... Oh, here we go.
That should be plenty.
Okay, good, because that's all we got. American rock band. Yeah, pop punk. Yeah, when emo is like the fourth one on the list, I hesitate. It's also like only on there once, while there's all these other kinds of pop rock, punk rock, whatever, alternative rock. I think the internet doesn't beg to differ so much as the internet suggests an opinion. Emo is just wannabe. Actually, my wife and I were just talking about this extensively because we like to get into ridiculous conversations as well. And I put forward that I think that emo is just theatrical pop punk. Like it's very intentionally kind of like over the top. And it plays into a lot of like the strange song composition of a lot of different like theater music styles. Yeah. I feel pretty good about that opinion.
Well, that's just like your opinion, man.
It is. It's extra drama. It is. And, you know, because they're always like, it's never like, I broke up with this girl and I'm sad about it. It's like, there's a Fall Out Boy song where it's like, I hope you choke on the word, on the words that kiss that bottle. God, there's that one Saves the Day song where he's like, oh yeah, my girlfriend's down in the basement, like getting high with some other dude. If the house caught fire, do you think you'd make it out before like the water fills your lungs? And the song will be a requiem. No. The song will be the Phantom of, I can't remember, but it's all super over the top. Like, you know, all of, oh shoot, here's that lack of sleep is coming in. Taking Back Sunday, all of Taking Back Sunday is super drama. Like it was part of the scene drama. Um, yeah. So I think it's a lot of theater, which I don't have a problem with. But I do think that a part of it, like, yeah, it's music, but a part of it is like, yeah, they sing really over the top, or, maybe can't sing, or, our dashboard confessional. And I don't know, I think it's all part of it.
Well, you don't
Let's
like
see.
dashboard?
I do like dashboard. The dashboard
Okay.
that I like is actually more of the earlier acoustic stuff. And only because I feel like that's where I first encountered it. So then later on, the music changed and we started doing more of that full band stuff, which is fine.
Mhm.
But that was different than what I knew him from. So I think I just just didn't agree with it at that point. Like it just wasn't for me. But a lot of people really love that stuff from them. So,
Do you feel the same way about Howie Day then?
yes, I found a lot of the later music from Howie Day to be pretty insufferable.
I haven't heard any of his newest stuff. Probably the last time I've listened to Howie Day was when I was in your car.
Yeah, probably. It feels like you're speaking Spanish. How so? Because we don't agree, or because I'm not making any sense? Oh, I missed. I didn't miss it. I needed to come back to it because I saw it and I wanted to dedicate time to it. Was Subnautica 2. I know it's a thing, and I actually haven't done like any sort of research or anything on it other than I'm aware that it exists because I don't want to spoil it.
I haven't played either of them.
I've watched several long plays of the first one and I loved it, and I'm glad I bought it to support the devs. I don't think I will ever install and play it.
Mm.
The me personally swimming around through an ocean, like I didn't like Echo the Dolphin on the Genesis, and I didn't know why. Um, at the time, a bunch of it is just the constant panic. Like to do anything in the game, you need to go deep under the water, and there's no air, so you're constantly in the state of like dying. But then the one for the Dreamcast came out. That was a hard no. I had to swim through a bunch of tunnels, and there were sharks going back and forth. And I was like, nope, I guess this is a fear of mine. Don't like it, don't want it. Yeah. Yeah, the Frozen one is a different game.
Roof's done.
Yeah. This is a very cool, like, roof party atmosphere to it as well. Yeah, we need a table set up here. Let's see. Do we have banisters? We do. There's metal railing. I don't have any metal railing or metal to make a railing.
Not metal enough. Drop
true.
some.
Thank you.
Got plenty more if you need it.
Nope. It snaps to the side. Random hiccup.
Is there a diagonal one? Like a handrail? Doesn't look like it.
Maybe in the crafting menu. Yeah, I don't think so. That's actually super frustrating. I will never personally beat Subnautica by playing it. Not a chance. Because the things that I have seen in the game that you're required to do, it's like, nope, will not be doing that. Not any way, shape, or form. And unfortunately, the people that I started a couple different long plays, and one of the players I was watching was great, loved it, got closer to the end of the series, and then before the completion of the story, they were like, "Hey, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to come back to this game later, but I'm going to go on hiatus for the series while I focus on like the next one." And I was like, "Oh, that's a huge bummer to get like so invested," because it was like, I don't know, 49 videos.
Jeez,
Yeah, so I was
that
like
is a bummer.
pretty invested. So it took a while because a lot of people, um, if a long player is going to talk, then I don't know. There are certain things that it has to be like so that I'm not going out of my mind. Um,
Oh, you like the silent ones?
I actually really love my favorite, my ideal video is a long play with text pop-ups to help convey things. So like if there's a story, they'll let the radio or the, PDA entry play out. And maybe they'll add subtext or insight into what's going on, or they'll reflect on like, hey, I'm doing it this way because of XYZ, when they're going like over a way to do a mission. So that all feels great. And then if you can get somebody who is like not super excitable, like if nothing's going on, I don't, want to hear somebody be like, "Sup guys, it's your boy, like so and so." Like, no thank you.
Okay.
Um but get somebody who's like calm and talking about whatever, then it's great. So I found a second long player who was playing the series and was really cool to listen to and played a bunch of the game in a very different way. So I was like, "Oh, cool. It sounded like it was kind of linear. Turns out it's not. That's awesome." Got to about the same point, and then they went on hiatus and never finished
Oh,
it. So I
man.
still have not seen the end of that game, but I want to see it like lead up to the ending. And I haven't looked for a third one because a lot of the people, um, yeah, like a lot of people would get to the same point and then like bomb out. And I want to see it play out. Like I don't want to just like find an ending clip and watch the cinematic. I want to kind of like work up to it with the player. For a survival game like that, I like to kind of be along for the ride. So to answer your questions, it's subtle. No, we did not find the others, but I do know that there are others. Um, you could totally make videos without talking. I wasn't comfortable putting my face out there, so we made videos without, the lower corner talking heads, even though I think would probably like do better if we did. But yeah, I subscribe to a bunch of long players who solely do the subtitles. Like they don't talk. It's just subtitles of whatever they're doing. And I love that. So if you were serious, yeah, you totally have a future. You could totally do that. And should if you're interested. Yeah, VTubers. There are few VTubers that I like. It's not like I don't think people should do it. I feel like VTubers sometimes get like a bad rap. I think this is one of those things where it's different. And it's like, well, they're just like some anime figure or whatever. Like, yeah, whatever. There are fewer that I like, only because a lot of them will also just be that super loud, like, person that personally drives me a little crazy. But yeah, there's a lot of room out there. I think it's a totally valid way of streaming. Like if emoting with your audience and also, protecting your identity is what you want to do, like hell yeah, go for it. Streaming the official servers when they're up. Do you mean just like watching the streams of them? Band Oh, is it backwards? I didn't catch that. Thank you. Oh, I removed the wall. Whoops.
Luck the whole staircase didn't come down.
Yeah, very. How do I? All right. Well, it took it down, but I didn't get the wood back, I guess. Yeah, pick up the
Okay,
whole.
there's lots of trees. Wood's easy to come by.
Down for a week.
Pineapple does
Wonder
look good.
why. Yeah, the pineapple is pretty fun. There's a bunch of other really good things out there. Neon signs. I'm excited to get some more of those. I'll check out those servers. I'd be interested to see how other people play. Like, I typically don't like PvP, but yeah, it sounds like there's a lot to see, and also like, hey, it's the official servers. You can kind of see how the game is quote unquote meant to be played. Or I guess intended. How it was intended by the creator. Oh, I like that wooden wall a lot better. Oh, the door frame doesn't have a variant. That's why I didn't do it. Okay. But it's all coming back to me now. They have one for each game mode. And no travel server, where the loot can only be stored in that server. Oh, cool. I hope a lot of those features start, like the server options, start to make it into the base game server options. I would love to be able to turn up the zombie count a bunch. Aside from driving through a city, I don't feel like there's any real danger. Because when the zombies hit, they do hit hard, but I feel like it's easy enough to avoid them.
Seems like they're more in clusters.
Yeah.
If you could increase the count but spread it out, I'd agree with that.
That is what I was intending. I didn't say that, but
Okay.
that is what I meant. Oops. Oh, yeah, I would. I'm positive that when we finish with this, it'll be a while before I jump in and play it again too. There's I think I've hit, not all of it yet, but I think once we're farther along, it'll be like that's everything the game has. And the only way to actually have fun with it again is to wait until there's more game for your brain to kind of like wrap around. So until that happens, yeah, I would do the same. I would just wait. Yeah. That's actually one of Dirg's favorite things. He really likes geeking out on the decorations and the collecting and looting and stuff. Which is part of the reason I wanted him to play this. Can I get this to... Bummer. It's enough light, but it does get spooky over here. Probably want to get another light up here. Oh, it's subtle. So what is the raid mode? Um, is this close enough? Yeah. Well, I guess... So what does no raid mean? When it says no raid, it makes me assume that there is a raid mode. And I guess I want to know more about what raid is. Is there like a zombie horde attack mode, or does no raid make you not able to destroy other people's bases? No mob spawns!
That's rough. Good luck with that. It's a good excuse to redecorate.
It's not that easy. Oh, so something we didn't talk about. Dirk, what are your phobias?
I'm not telling you.
Why not?
'Cause you'll use it against me.
I will not.
I really don't even know of any phobias I have. Needles. I am very afraid of needles.
Okay. Yeah, those aren't my favorite. One of mine
worried
is...
if they were your favorite.
One of mine is what we were talking about for...
Waffles?
No, Echo the Dolphin and
Oh, yeah.
Subnautica. And that is just like, what is it? Thalassophobia?
You got me there.
It's basically a fear of the open ocean. Like
Okay.
basically being in a space and you could kind of have something come at you from any angle. So like you're in the ocean, you're floating in the middle of open water. You can't look all directions all the time. So it's just, yeah. So not something I was aware that, that I had. But I think that's what creeped me out so much about Echo the Dolphin. And then when I played the Dreamcast version, it was even worse. I would go back and I would play the opening of that game where you get to just like swim around in this open bay and do flips and everything else. It's like a learn the controls section. I would go back and play that all the time. But like as soon as I started getting to tunnels full of sharks, I just noped right out. Yeah, I mean, I almost hesitate to call it a phobia because it's not like, it's not debilitating. Like I've swam in the lake, I've swam in the ocean. But like being in the open ocean, not like near a shore, or being like under the water, like scuba diving or something like out in the open ocean. Like that's a no thanks for me. I did play Descent. I personally am not claustrophobic, but I definitely see I understand why people would be. And I really like Descent. Aside from the controls being tough, I didn't have flight sticks, so I was just on the keyboard and piloting a spaceship in all those different directions at the same time was tough. You know, it did not. I think part of it is because they were robots. I was like not the guy. I was a spaceship, and all of them were robots. So I don't know. For whatever reason, it didn't hit the same. But I see the association you're making. It makes sense. But it, yeah, it didn't for some reason. iRobot is my phobia. Like being attacked by just like automatons or like robotic people. Yeah, that movie is pretty freaky. Oh, interesting. So personally, I don't think we are living it now. But with the way like AI has been on the rise and all these different like tasks and stuff that we're giving it, it does feel pretty, like pretty weird. So I think I understand for sure what you're like the fear, but if it helps, you know, I don't know if you're super actually anxious about it, but I don't think it's actually happening. I think we're well a ways from that being a real thing. As much as it might not feel that way.
Says the robot.
Yeah, beep boop. Build all. $50 raw metal. Right. I think we're almost at a point where we might be there. Just start moving all the furniture and stuff in.
Okay.
That's what I needed. I needed some metal to get the recycling over here. Progress! Yes, indeed. Although the recycler is definitely going outside. Fucker's loud.
You wanted a hay bale, right?
Yeah, I think it looked like a nice addition to the fall aesthetic we got going on over there.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
There's one inside the house.
Thank you.
That's a real tiny generator. Must be a player built one.
Yeah, there are a couple. There's different sizes. I found a bigger one. That is the player built one, but then there's a one I found. Yeah, this size. I think I put one outside too. Do you like the seasonal updates? I'm excited for Christmas items again. The Halloween items have been pretty cool. I didn't know they did Christmas items. That's pretty fun.
I wish there was a way to make it brighter.
The world
Nighttime when you're
itself.
trying to decorate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just doing base stuff at nighttime is a little much.
It is.
I understand the immersion when we're out and about, but
Throw another light on some of the corners. They're cheap, and they can just pick them up afterwards. Oh, if you have ray tracing on, you might want to turn that off. Ray tracing could be making really harsh shadows. That's a total guess. I don't know if that's real.
I don't see that option.
Okay. Oh boy, that's worse. It's an admin menu if you want to change the time. Yeah, I think I saw it. Yeah.
We have an area we want to designate as like a warehouse.
No, not currently. I mean, over by the workbench, I was putting the workable stuff and then a bunch of the bags, but I didn't like start storing anything in them.
That's quite the storm.
Yeah, it is.
It's really loud.
I love the variety of the storms. Minecraft is either it's raining, or it's snowing, and that's it. Like there's no other weather.
There's a thunderstorm.
Yeah, but it's the same amount of rain. They just add thunder.
True.
That's what that needs to be. Ooh, matching colors.
Fancy, fancy.
Yeah, silent building, but a loud rainstorm. One second, I'll be right back.
Someone's really got to poop.
No, somebody really wants to finish the coleslaw.
Coleslaw is one of the most hit or miss things I've ever known. Sometimes it's real good. Most of the time it's real bad.
Interesting. What are your what are your ideal coleslaw ingredients and what kind of sauce?
I have no idea. I've never made it. I've only had it.
Would you like creamy or do you like a vinegar coleslaw?
I guess it depends.
On
Give me
what?
a blind taste test and then I'll tell you.
Okay. So a good example of a creamy one that you would be probably familiar with is KFC.
I don't eat there. So I'm not familiar with it.
I'm not saying you need to eat there. I just figured you had at some point eaten there in your life.
Well, yeah, at some point, but not the coleslaw.
Okay.
You go there for chicken.
Yeah, but you're given a side and coleslaw is one of the choices.
Mm. Use them as cat treats? Are chicken bones bad for animals?
No, I think she means the little like foam container.
Oh.
Oh, for LDO's cat treats? Oh, like the little
Oh,
paper
for
and
whole
lid ones.
treats.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the plastic saucers. That's what I meant. I think the mashed potatoes used to come in like a foam container with a plastic lid. I don't think now they're probably all that black and whatever plastic dome. Do you collect all the water bottles?
The ones that are full are in the blue container underneath the right one.
Got it. We have to find another microphone. This is going to be the table where we do our zombie apocalypse podcast.
Oh, cool. Good idea.
Yeah, clear the red lid. Or clear. Those would be good for that. Oh, yikes. You're banned.
Perfect.
Circuit boards only stack up to 10, huh? Lame.
Too bad. Wonder what the reasoning for that is.
No, good one. We're going to need another storage container. We're going to need another kidney. Ammunition in this blue one.
There should be some ammo crates out by all that furniture still.
Okay.
Probably put in one of those. Make a stack of those somewhere. We could put the clips in there though.
That's a good idea. But then who will mod for you? Fair. And it was a very on-brand joke. So. Would you prefer a cup or a tiki mug?
I'd probably prefer a cup, unless the tiki mug holds more.
I don't know that either of them actually holds any liquid.
Tea kitty.
Tea kitty. Right up my alley, cat. Jesus. You introduced KFC. That's true. Oh, the rhino's too tall. All right. It looks like you can go down here. There's so much stuff to decorate with. Kiki's fried chicken. That's funny. My wife's name is nowhere close to Kiki, but when our niece was very young, she was like, "Hey, this is my name. This is my name," and the baby was really struggling, and then eventually it's just like Kiki, and like just the baby just renamed my wife. It was hilarious. The barrels can hold stuff. I forgot about that. Dinosaur was Bappa. That's awesome. Where would you
Sounds
put
like
the
you just
kitchen?
stubbed.
Yeah. I guess the kitchen is going to have to go by the arcade. The arcade's going to have to move.
Yeah, the arcade can go upstairs to the party area with your purple light up there.
That's a good idea.
We do have a second microphone down here.
Oh, I found it and I placed it.
Oh,
Or if you have another one, that can be the guest mic for the third person.
a different style.
Well, that's kind of fun.
Put that one under your chair so we catch all your farts.
Perfect. Everyone's going to want that. Oh, so I have a slightly embarrassing admission. Like,
Oh God.
no. It's the most benign.
Uh-huh.
It's just silly. Like, you know how you're supposed to be an adult, right? Like
Yeah.
this today. Earlier today, I was like browsing through TikTok, and I got to a portion where it was a mashup of a bunch of different clips. Well, let me step back. Do you know when you have like something like a colonoscopy or something that they inflate your colon with air?
Okay.
Um,
I've never had one, so no, I don't know.
oh, okay. So you start talking about colonoscopies. And then when it's subtle, it's like, hold on, I need to subscribe. This is some grade A material here. You know, you don't get better analytics about your fans other than that. That's the most direct pipeline. That's fantastic. Anyway, so you get a oh yeah, Dirk got wiped out.
Didn't even get a chance to see the lead.
Didn't even get to revel in it. So when you get a colonoscopy, they inflate your colon so that they can get, you know, whatever mechanism nonsense in the appropriate place.
Sure.
So afterwards, they do not let you leave until you, like, depending on the operation, but depending on whatever the operation was, they don't let you leave until you pass gas. It's the sign of, like, you know, quote unquote, the sign of life, or that they didn't, you know, cause some sort of other internal damage or whatever.
Sure.
So it was a compilation of like 7 different post colonoscopy videos of just like people just letting it rip. And it's like, you know, it's a lot more air than you would expect. So like when you like pass gas normally, it's like one thing. But these people were like starting, and then all of a sudden it would go on like a lot harder and longer than they expected. So then like even they're surprised at what's going on. And I laughed so hard. It's like you're an adult. You're not supposed to find that kind of stuff funny. It's supposed to be childish, but holy shit. I laughed so hard. So that's like the quote unquote shameful admission. It's not really. It's just like it was so funny. Felt like a little kid. Like I wouldn't be able to turn to my wife and be like, "This is what I did." She'd be like, "You're disgusting."
Body noises are never not going to be funny.
Right? I think everyone finds farts funny, or they should. Like, life is too ridiculous to like not have fun with the most, like, the great equalizer of humors. Like there is no like native language of farting. There's just you know, it's the same like in all languages. My program is not a fraud. Colonoscopy must sub. I read that in 2 ways. 1, that they subbed. 2, as submissive. Like, I think like doing a colonoscopy, that is definitely a Dom move. Like that's top action right there. Oh, these little flower baskets. Hell yeah. Oh my God, this little house is going to be fancy as fuck. Can make 4 pieces of toast at once.
4 pieces of toast?
Yeah. I got a 4x toaster over here.
Bagel size slots too?
Yep.
Nice.
I thought for a moment I killed him. Yeah, it's got the 4x. It's got 2 different push down starters and 2 different temperature adjusters. This is a high-end toaster. Like, sure, there was some great calamity that ended the world as we know it, but I got a great deal on this kick-ass toaster. I didn't get a kitchen counter yet. I'm sure we can build one, right? Shelves. Already got that wooden table. Need a better table. We're going to have to get a better table. Something that resembles a kitchen island.
I will keep that in mind.
Oh, go get that counter. I think it's in a nearby house. Yeah.
We got this thing here. Shop counter.
Yeah, it's going to have to work.
Put some stools next to it.
Yeah. it's too short for its job. But I also, and this is silly, I also just looked at it and was like, no, that's too low. If I had to stand over that thing and cut, like I would just, my back would be aching all the time.
So raise it up. Here, I'll put down a.
No, that's fine.
Put it on top of that. Nope, nope. Make a hillbilly table out of it.
What is this? A wedding in like the late 2000s?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to take this apart and put it on the walls.
Do
They're
it.
not woody enough.
You're not wrong. Oh, I wonder if you can put the interior wood walls against those. Let's see. Do we even have enough wood to do this?
I suspect they snap.
No. That one is the wrong wood wall. I want... Is that the right wood wall?
I didn't see an option for one that was just the interior side on both. There's either a siding and interior or nothing.
Yeah, there's wooden wall, wood wall. Must be one of these wood walls. It is. Yeah, there's one that has a straight wall, and then it has the backing boards. But at least it's not shingles. It's not like, you know, triangles. Yeah, right? It needs some shiplap. Well, there are little wooden shelves, though. Those seemed nice. Wood shelf. Wood shelf. We need metal. Okay. The trader's probably like really weirded out. It's like these survivors came by. They tried to sell me a bunch of plushies. Then they ran off, and like I haven't seen them back yet. But now that I know that they're out there, I just feel unsettled. Missing. Oh, I got stone. Mother pus bucket. We could try to place a bunch of shiplap. I'm sure that would be fun. I will take the name however I please it. I don't know why that came out piratey at the end.
Because it deserved it. Oh, I think I am taking damage for not eating. My chest and stomach area are down pretty low, and I haven't been fighting zombies in a while.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we're going to need to make more farm plots, which I was going to, but I need to speed that up a little bit.
Punk.
All right, I got 2 potatoes and 1 ear of corn.
Cool. There's no cooking yet, right?
I don't think so. Or if it is, it's very basic. Like you can't cook the meat on the fire, but there might be crafting from ingredients. All right, so for these farm plots, just wood. Oh, shoot, KT. Yo, hi. Sorry, I saw you
Hey.
chatted at 11:44, and it's been a minute. I apologize. I was keeping an eye out, and then I stopped. I got too into decorating. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you're back. How you been? YouTube chat is a second window, and I put them next to each other. But when you stop reading both of them, it doesn't matter. Gosh, what's the name of the Project Zomboid streamer that introduced us?
Introduced us?
Well, not you and me.
Nomis.
Nomis. Yeah. Nomis found a way to get YouTube chat out, and he had them both present. I'll have to see how he did that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. He was very cool and accommodating in the past. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about some of the scripts he was using, and how the stuff was put together in the past, and he was super cool. All right. Corn and potatoes don't give a hunger.
Really?
I just ate a potato, and it did 5.
Oh.
That's a bummer.
So we need a giant field.
Yep. Or maybe a better
Or-
workstation. Let's see.
Is there hunting in these woods?
I can make finely processed corn. There's raw meat, but it's unclear where it comes from. It's just not specified. Yeah, he does seem like he does a bunch of programming stuff. Yeah, I don't see anything like that. So I guess we maybe just need Eat the vegetables. A bunch of them. I just built a bunch out here. But, you know, it's going to take a minute. Once we get water a little more regularly, we can water them, which I believe makes them grow faster. He does a lot of the programming, and then there's somebody else who has made a bunch of the scripts for, like, the integration and the putting items in the zombie inventories on death. The one that does, like, the viewer integration, the streamer integration. I can't remember the name of that guy right now, but he was on the stream as well, and then he started talking about it, and then he sent to me some of them, or he gave me the GitHub. I don't recall, but yeah, both of them super cool. Yeah, the streamer integration is honestly what made me interested, like really started pushing me over the edge to do more modding. Because like there's so many cool ideas. I think that one is a really great homemade example. The Noita streamer mode is fantastic. Like all the different weird things it adds to the game, and the way that players can totally make or break your run. It's all just incredibly amusing. It is built into Noita. So something like that in other games is great. And that's part of the reason I really like their integration, because they did such a good job of emulating that look and feel, but into a game that didn't have it. So they wrote like their own external hooks. It was really cool. A lot more guns than I would have thought.
I usually get a couple every time that respawns over at the airplane. Probably get some good money for them. Keep the two of them with the best stats for each gun type and sell the rest.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, you should watch Noita playthroughs. They are, one, it's a really cool game, and it's one of those things that's definitely better watching how other people play and learning. Because there's things you'll never think of, combinations you'll never think of. And two, the integration, it's wild to see just all the kind of things that once you start speaking like the language of the game, how crazy versatile you see that it is. I don't know, it's crazy. So what they allow you to do, what they allow the fans to do, and how much of an effect it can have in the game is great.
Honeycomb? No. We're in a banana.
Banana hammock, maybe.
Yep. Because it's that huge. It's a whole bodysuit.
Banana hammock, just ugh. No, it is typically down below the pasties. I was about to ask. Thank you for putting the punchline in. There are two friends of my wife and I who are just like nude beach people, and they're like really excited about it. They talk about it, and it's, I don't know, man, not for me. It's just not. It's not for me, and it leaves me with so many other questions. Like, so you go to a nude beach, and like I just know people too much. Like, I know not to trust people. So
Uh-huh.
when like when somebody's like, "Hey, oh, when you go to a pool, right? You go to a pool and there's signs everywhere and they say, "Hey, please rinse off before going into the pool because the oil and stuff on your skin can really affect how like good the chemicals are like at cleaning and like how quick they're used up, right?"
Okay.
So if nobody, because come on, nobody does like shower before getting into that pool, how many are showering before they go around and sit on the chairs and like just anything? How, like, who is going around sitting on all it? Like, it's not clean. It's not what's happening.
The nude beach.
Yeah.
There's chairs.
Yeah.
Public chairs.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, there's somebody's butthole just pressing up on everything. And you know they're not doing the right thing. They're not showering before they get in that pool. So that means you're sitting on other people's kisses.
Wait, is this a nude beach or a nude pool?
Both. It's like a nude resort.
Huh.
You come inside the walls and then everything is nude. I assume that means mealtime. I don't know how that works.
Wait, inside the walls?
Yeah, of the resort, like the walls of the resort. Like it's
Like a
gated.
glory hole.
Nope. Not. I don't even know if that was a joke. Are you just so naive you don't know what that is?
No.
Because like why do I have to have the birds and the bees conversation with you, you know? Like, that's not my responsibility.
Uh-huh. I appreciate it though.
I guess you're a handgun stock. You're a handgun. So you should be in here. And you should be here. I would think that it would be the Mrs. job, but I can also see how that would be a convo she'd rather his buddy have. That'd be great. Like she's walking into the room. "Hey pal, listen, I was talking to your mom and she said, you know, you had that thing at school, so it's probably time we have a little talk, buddy." Is that how it was for you, Dirk?
What is that thing at school?
Well, like, you know, you said something and it turned out like you just didn't know what it meant or what was going on.
Oh, it had a double meaning?
Sure. So now your dad
Gotcha.
has to give you the talk about the birds and the bees.
Yep. I don't think I ever did.
No?
No, I think I learned from health class.
Oh my
and
God.
the
You were like
internet.
raised on the school bus and the internet, the worst places to get any sort of reliable information about sexual health.
Yeah. No. Can you picture my dad giving that? No.
I wanted to.
The most I learned from my dad was that as soon as you're married, it's no longer called a chicken, it's called a dragon.
Only your dad. Oh my god. What?
Yeah, that was on a Boy Scout hike.
Sure. What?
I don't remember how it came up or what context, but
It was on
I
a
do
hike.
remember that. Yep.
You had to go on a special hike with your dad so he
There's
could
a
give you the talk.
backpacking trip. Yep.
Oh, that is the funniest fucking thing. Oh, yeah, my dad was a Boy Scout. He's a hellion. Great things. Yep. Great things.
Gets so dark when it rains at night.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard. I read that you were getting herded. Thank you for another night of fun.
Good night.
Oh yeah, it's 12:15. We probably need to get out of here soon too.
Drop off what I picked up. Doesn't fit by the door for some reason.
We might have to get closer. There's like a weird proximity thing. Nice. Man, I hope we can find one more.
Bear?
Heart.
Oh. Is 2 not a long enough trail?
Yeah, I think it needs to be 3. Can't jump on shelves. Lame. Oh yeah, it is real dark out here. Alright, I think the percentage is how along the growing process they are.
Good.
Let's see. Give me this water bottle. $100 out of 100. Okay, nope, it's just how much water is saturated into the ground or into the plot. I guess you just have to look for a visual indicator when it's full. All right. Is that a taco costume? Oh, banana.
It's a banana.
Nice.
Fits well with the
Yeah.
chicken mask.
Well, I mean, it kind of does. I mean, a rooster and a banana are both stand-ins, you know?
It's kind of like that children's anime, Banania.
Yeah, just like it. Yeah, it's got that other creature in it. You know, the cat that flies around in a taco.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. One more thing, and then we'll go. I'm too amused by this to not tell you about it. So on TikTok, I also came across somebody who is, oh, what is the title? Let's see. Google, stop helping. Aestheticians. So I believe that's how it's pronounced, like aesthetics. But I may be wrong. But
Okay.
aestheticians are it's a branch of, like, not healing, it's like body work that typically involves like facial, hair removal, all those kind of things.
Okay.
So it is an aesthetician that does bikini waxing. And she has it set up, and obviously she's friends with a bunch of these patients, but she has it set up that there's a camera off to the side. You can't see anything other than whoever the the patient is from the waist up. And she just like films their conversations, and every time she pulls one of the strips off, it is so funny. It is so funny because they're like talking about whatever, and they're just having like this like intimate moment about something that they're like friends about. It's like, oh, you should come over for dinner this night, and blah blah blah. And then she'll pull one of the strips and she'll be like, ah, fucker. Like, it's so good. Oh, it was hilarious. If you're not on TikTok, you should, and then I'll send you a bunch of bullshit.
Maybe someday I'll get it.
I'm actually really excited to I kind of want you to install it as a test, like a theory. Oh, I love the hat you put on there. TikTok does not know what to do with me. Like, sometimes the algorithm will be spot on, and other times it just sends me just like bullshit. And it's so funny. I somehow seem to defy convention of what the algorithm understands, because it'll be like, here's this science video of the engineering behind landfills, and here's this like electrician doing things. Here's this guy who does like hand tool repair and like wood planing and all these other different things that I'm like I find super interesting. And then at the beginning it was all this, and now it's very infrequently, but every once in a while it'll throw me one. It's like, here's a hot chick telling a really filthy joke, like something that's just like really what's the word? Just basically being like really sexist, like demeaning women to very much an object. It'll be just some gross joke. And it was like, why is this here? Like, I understand in the beginning it was like, well, we know he's a dude, like send him gross stuff. But after like disliking a bunch of that stuff and liking so much more, every once in a while when it throws me one of those videos, it's like, who do you think I am? So I kind of want to have you install TikTok cold so that we can just like see what the algorithm throws your way, like as you interact with it.
Does it take into consideration the percentage of the video that you watched? Like, if you watch 2 seconds of the video before canceling it, it means that you must love it, so they must send you more of that. Because that seems to be what YouTube Shorts is.
Yeah, it's similar. So if you get a certain amount of time into a video, yeah, it does take that into consideration. The biggest weight seems to be if you like something or not. But Yeah. If you watch something long enough, it will. And I know that because like the advertisements are usually pretty lame as well. It'll be like FanDuel, and then it'll be like a Dave and Buster's commercial. But every once in a while, it shows me this leather and gold necklace, and the leather's in the back, and there's 3 gold chains in the front. But it's actually like a subdom thing, because they're like showing this necklace. They're like, look how nice this looks. You could wear this out on the town. There's no dialogue. They're just showing it presented like on a mannequin in a fancy way. And then a hand comes up and grabs one of the chains and pulls it, and then it turns into a collar. Like the chains slip shut, and then it turns into a collar. And it's like, what is that? Oh, bandage.
Medkit before I die of starvation.
That's a good idea. I should use one too. It'll be like a dom or a sub collar, and it's like, who? There's just people out here walking around with these things on. Like I know that there are, but sometimes I'm naive and I forget. So it showed me one of those ads, and usually like I skip it, but I was like, what is this? And then that happened, and I was like shocked, so I kind of like didn't swipe away really quick. And now every once in a while it'll throw those at me, and it was like, I don't want this. I was just kind of appalled by it for a moment.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to see if that's the same experience for you. You can do it just for fun. You can just share the results on streams.
Okay.
And then I can send
I'll
you
look
demo
into
videos.
it.
All right. Now I should go to bed for real.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, guys. Yes, was fun. Honestly, the decorating was a huge amount of fun, and I'm excited to get the rest of all of our adequately gotten games in here. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out where to make a warehouse.
Yeah. Oh, it's dark up here. Can I fit another light here? What color should go with the upstairs ones? Green?
Do we want people to know there's a party upstairs?
I don't have any plastic. I think yeah.
Yeah. Green or blue.
Okay. Well, if you have plastic on you, go for it, but I don't.
No. I put everything away.
Oh, I got this scorpion mask or wasp mask. Here we go. It's above the door. Okay, that's it. Bye.
Bye.